There's been much controversy surrounding former Vice President Joseph R. Biden's deteriorating health condition and cognitive decline. We observed Joe Biden with a resting tremor in his left hand. This is important. And just this year on The Daily Show, we see another tremor that throws his full body into an involuntary spasm until he regains his composure by pulling down on his suit jacket.
If you enjoy this video or find it informative, I would ask you to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell beside it. Leave a comment and maybe hit the like button on the video. That just helps this video do a little better, helps this channel grow, and I would love it if you could become a part of the community here by getting involved on a daily basis as I upload videos every day. Thank you very much. Enjoy the video. Greetings, free thinkers. Welcome to the Hoggcast. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing fine. I certainly am. Okay, on today's episode, we have for you a couple of clips to go over. One longish one, and then one short one. Well, fairly long, by my standards anyway. Now, we're going to try and make the case that Joe Biden has not dementia, but Parkinson's disease. Now, bear with us. Watch the video, and then I'll ask you yourself, and in the comment section below, you can tell me, does he have Parkinson's disease? Do you think he has Parkinson's disease? A lot of people have thought that he has dementia. I thought that myself, but I watched this video today where the case is put forward and I was blown away. And my own personal opinion has shifted now to believe that yes, he does have Parkinson's, because the mainstream media want you to not trust your eyes. They want you not to trust your ears. Instead, they want you to wholly give over your senses to them, the mainstream media, and they will make your decisions for you. However, I'm going to ask you today to watch this video and then not do that. Instead, trust your own eyes, trust your own ears, trust your own mind, trust your gut. So without further ado, we'll get into this video. But if you haven't yet, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share this video around. Let's get people seeing this, because, especially if you're my American viewers, because you're voting right now. You're voting right now. And there's nothing against voting someone into office who has Parkinson's disease, but can't they at least be honest with the American people? Can't this person be honest? Because they need to know if he's going to unfortunately pass 6 months into his presidency. They need to know. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Okay, so this is the clip. We're going to watch it and we will go from there.
After I've released this video and you watch these next few minutes, I don't think the media will be able to ignore that Joe Biden is sick.
It's not that they're ignoring it, they're covering it up. There's a difference.
There's been much controversy surrounding former Vice President Joseph R. Biden's deteriorating health condition and cognitive decline. My name is Ali Alexander. I'm not a medical professional and I'm certainly not a doctor. But someone needs...
Nor am I. However, some things are known, especially in this age. Nor are you, I'm guessing, the viewer at home. But you know the symptoms of Parkinson's disease.
...to do the job that our partisan corporate press refused to do. So when my team and I consulted medical professionals and trusted patrons, we ran into our first probable working hypothesis. Could this be Parkinson's disease? This was our first unifying theory, maybe, and it seemed to explain both the physical and cognitive symptoms frequently passed around in these internet viral videos. You see, as I've learned from the experts, Parkinson's disease has a particular type of cognitive decline, a dementia that's associated more with forgetfulness and not a loss of intelligence.
And that's an important thing to remember, because if you remember in many of the videos, the viral videos that he mentioned, but also in the presidential debate, it struck a lot of people that Joe Biden hasn't lost any of his intelligence. This is true. He's still as intelligent as he always was. It's just that he is more forgetful. He forgets things, which gives the impression that he is less intelligent. That's not the case. He's still the same. He still has the same intellect that he always had. He's just far more forgetful now, which is, of course, a symptom of Parkinson's.
This disease also hosts a whole slew of physical symptoms represented by the acronym TRAP: tremors, rigidity, akinesia, and postural instability. Before revisiting Biden's dementia, I want to show just some of the evidence that we've gathered from over 100 hours of doing research on TRAP, the physical ailments of the former vice president and what he seems to be suffering from, partially relieved by ever-present aids and elusive drugs. In our initial video, we observed Joe Biden with a resting tremor in his left hand. This is important.
I'd just like to stop this here because I had a neighbour. When I was a teenager, I had a neighbour who had he was in late stage Parkinson's. This was very common for him. It was one of the main symptoms he had. Also, the shakes ran up his body and it even started to affect his neck and head. His neck and head would twitch and spin from side to side. It was sick. It was sad to watch. Honestly, sad.
Important. On January 13th, 2017, President Obama surprised Vice President Joe Biden with the Presidential Medal of Freedom. There, under a high-stress, high-anxiety situation, we observed Joe Biden's right hand with a resting tremor. And just this year on The Daily Show, we see another tremor that throws his full body into an involuntary spasm until he regains his composure by pulling down on his suit jacket.
So you remember what I said about my next door neighbour? He had something similar and it was even more pronounced than what Biden has. But then again, he was older than Biden. So this is probably what, unfortunately, Biden has coming. And you have to ask yourself, do you want someone like this running your country? I'm not saying that people should bear ill will against him. Of course not. I mean, or if you're going to, then don't base it on Parkinson's. Base it on his record or his actions. But do you want your country to be led by somebody who, because you know, look, Kamala Harris, okay, you know who's waiting in the wings. She's far more ruthless than he is. She's far more ambitious than he is, and he has a lot of ambition. He certainly did. This is his third time running for president. But if you vote for Biden, you get Harris. Think of that.
On his suit jacket. Parkinsonian gait is a less distinctive, less steady walk that arises from the changes in posture, slowness in movement, and a shortened stride.
You see, looking at that, I can almost see Biden. You know when you see Biden walking, or sometimes when he jogs to try to prove his virality, he looks like that. It's that gait, isn't it? You can see it. You can almost visualise Biden standing side on there.
Former Vice President Biden, in his walk, is exhibiting all of the symptoms. Leaning unnaturally forward, head dropped down, shoulders down, with bent knees and hips. Compare him with the gentleman walking next to him. Heels down, toes up, walking in regular strides.
Now, some people on the left would argue, well, this is only because Biden's old. Look, it's just because he's old. It's got nothing to do with that. Listen, Trump's the same age. Nancy Pelosi's older. Okay, they don't walk like this. Trump especially. He's like a Superman. He's unnaturally youthful for his age. I honestly believe Trump was sent by God. I really do.
There is a purpose. This is a normal walk. Biden is having an episode. The Mayo Clinic observes these following cognitive changes. memory loss.
You know, the rapidly rising I don't know.
Difficulty communicating or finding words.
If you agree with me, go to Joe 30330.
And now about this 30330 thing, have you noticed they've made it that the Biden official texting or messaging number? They often do this with Biden. His handlers do this. What they do is when he makes a gaffe, they will take the gaffe, repackage it as something he always intended to say, and then push it out as something that, as I said, he intended to say. So it's like it was all part of the plan. I'll give you another example. Build back better. Biden was struggling for words when he said that, having one of his forgetful episodes. So he just blurted out, build back better. So what did the Biden team do? They made it the official Biden motto, build back better. Interestingly enough, here in the United Kingdom, you can tell that Biden and our so-called Conservative Prime Minister Boris Johnson, this is why I don't like British politics. All of our politicians, mainstream politicians, are snakes. They're swamp monsters like Biden. This is exactly why you can imagine my surprise to find my so-called Conservative Prime Minister was using the same motto that Biden was using. I didn't believe it at first when someone told me. I didn't believe it, and I trust this person. So I went to look for myself, and there he was. In an interview, Boris Johnson speaking about how he's going to build back better, with the Build Back Better logo behind him. All the while, he didn't know that his speechwriters got this phrase from Joe Biden when Joe Biden was having a Parkinsons forgetful moment. He just blurted out, build back better. And that's our Prime Minister.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing.
Difficulty with visual or spatial abilities. Confusion or disorientation.
Endangered species. And one of the things I would like to raise is that we have to deal with this on an international basis as well. It's time to say that
I wanted to publish this evidence so that the American medical community could come up with their own diagnosis and we could bypass the mainstream media. Additionally, I would like for other citizen journalists to find evidence that furthers our hypothesis or comes up with counter ones. And lastly, I have a message for the former Vice President of these United States. Mr. Vice President, come clean. It is so important that the people know the truth before the majority of us cast our ballots.
So that's the website to go to. JoeBidenIsSick.com. Now, he's put forward a super powerful, impressive case. I have been swayed myself. I just thought Joe Biden was slowly losing his marbles. Turns out that his marbles are there. His marbles are still there. It's just that he's more forgetful, which is a symptom of the Parkinson's that he's clearly exhibiting and has been since before the presidential election, which he threw his hat into the ring. He's a surrogate. He's a surrogate candidate. He's a Trojan horse. He appears to be this magnificent horse that is a gift to the left, or the gift to the United States, you could say. But if you accept this gift, after election day, could be one day, could be 1 month, could be a year, could be 2 years, but it will happen. It will happen. You notice that the most entrenched Democrats at the moment, such as Pelosi and Schumer, are talking about how they could use I believe it's the 25th Amendment. I don't know the Constitution of the United States, but I believe it's the 25th. They're going to use the 25th to try to remove, quote unquote, a sitting president and have the vice president installed. That's not for Trump and Pence. Don't be so stupid. They're getting things ready for Biden and Harris. They should know that Pence would never go for that. Why would they want Pence? Why would the Democrats want Pence? This is for Kamala Harris. Because they know Kamala Harris is the most left-wing candidate. They've got the chance of getting into that office. And if she gets in, God help the United States. Anyway, I'll leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comment sections below. Do you think this has swayed you? Do you believe he has? Do you believe he hasn't? I'll let you... let me know in the comment sections below. I'll see you in the next one. If you haven't yet, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share this video around. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. If you enjoyed that video, if I could ask you please to subscribe to the channel, hit that little subscribe bar down below, hit the notification bell beside it, and put it on notifications to all notifications. That will just notify you when I upload. I upload videos almost every day. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you tomorrow.